I'm your host with the most, Logan23. You're joining me for Save the Day, Chapter 10, Knight in Shining Armor. Of all the crappy things Ed's ever done to me, showing up spontaneously at my apartment after we were both fired may be the worst. Lauren reached to slam the door in his face, but he pushes past and lets himself in. I'll give you 5 seconds to explain why you're here before I call the cops.
I need you. I have an offering you're not going to want to refuse.
An offer?
Yes, I got picked up by Divinity Plans, but the workload is proving to be a little unmanageable.
Divinity Plans, the concept to Vince's biggest rival? He's got some nerve.
I'm really struggling. I need someone with your expertise.
Ed? I'd rather plan Chuck E. Cheese birthday parties and work with you again. I would rather do anything, and I mean anything, than work for you again.
Look, I'm sorry. I took credit for the work you did all those years. I acted like an ass.
Oh, that's putting it lightly. You stole my work, humiliated me, undermined my credibility, and treated me like crap, Ed, for years.
I know, you're right. I'm a changed man now.
And you expect me to believe that?
Look, Lauren, you work so well and so fast, and I need you to come back and do that again for me. I can't do it all on my own. If I could turn back time, I wouldn't have lied to everyone, and I would have told the company that it was actually you doing all the reports and all my work, and...
Oh, in the mid of Ed's solo cue, I hear footsteps coming up the stairs. A figure appears in the doorway and cuts that off.
Excuse me, Lauren. Is this man bothering you?
Both of you are bothering me. Justin.
Mr. Mercado.
Yes, me. Good evening, Lauren.
What am I, chopped liver?
Justin turns to face him, fire in his eyes.
No, Ed, that would be too generous. Chopped liver, unlike you, has its uses.
Hell yes, Justin. That burn was almost as good as something I'd come up with.
What are you talking about? What are you doing here? I heard everything, and it seems like I've made a grave mistake.
You're just now figuring this out?
And what are you gonna do about it? You've already fired me.
I am in contact with almost all major event planning company owners, and a great many of the industry's highest profile clients. With a few phone calls, I could easily have you blacklisted from the entire industry.
I'm really going to do that? I will if you ever speak to Lauren again, or I hear about you treating any other of your other subordinates that way you treated her. All right.
Thank you, Justin. Ed? Get out of my apartment. Ed's eyes slip from me to Justin to me again, and he bolts.
And stay out. You can leave with him too.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah, it did.
A feeling of relief comes over me. For the first time in months, I feel like I can breathe.
Now that the rabble is gone. Lauren, I'd like to offer you my sincerest apologies on behalf of myself and all Concept events.
Well, Justin, it's about damn time. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting for this day to come?
Since April, when I dismissed you?
Okay, yes, but the point is, it's still been a long time.
It has been too long, and if I could go back in time and apologize sooner, I would. But, please, let me make it up to you now.
You know, everyone in there wanting to go back in time and change things and fix things because they didn't have common sense or use their brain.
I maintain my stance that your outburst to Ed was highly unprofessional, but I've come to see that you had your reasons. I went through Mr. Westington's digital correspondence and spoke to employees about their experiences.
Oh, so he reads my emails, but only the ones to Ed. Okay.
He was attempting to gaslight several people, mostly by taking credit for others' work, but also changing deadlines and telling other lies. Someone really should have seen through it. I intended to come here and tell you and encountered that scene.
Lucky timing, because plot.
I can't change the past, but what I can do and will do is offer you his old position.
You're offering me senior manager. Oh my god.
Normally, we'd look for someone with more experience, but since it seems you're already doing the job anyway...
My heart pounds. Senior manager at 25? That's so far beyond anything I've ever dreamed that I can't even begin to fathom it. But then Allegra and Sid's smiling faces flash in my mind, and Edith's and Arnold's, and Rainey's and Phil's, and Allie and Sam's, and most of all, Nora and Monica's. Did I really give all that up? You know, if you were to ask me this before yesterday, I would have said no, I've left that life behind. Can I have some time to think about this? That amount of money and power is incredibly tempting, but I'm actually really become passionate about wedding planning.
Of course, I realize this would be a huge change, and I appreciate that you aren't taking it lightly.
Can I get back to you after Nora and Monica's wedding? No matter what, I want to see that through.
That's exactly the deadline I was going to give you anyway.
Alright, deal. My phone buzzes on the dining room table, and I pick it up and see that I have a new email from the city clerk's office.
Urgent wedding planner business?
Not exactly, but my application to perform legal marriages in New York has just been approved.
Oh, impressive.
Yep, I mean, not really. Just about anyone can get ordained online these days.
Well, that may be so, but that's a level of dedication to wedding planning I didn't realize you had.
Like I said, this is more than just a job to me now. It's not like I'm obsessed, though. Okay, maybe a little obsessed.
Well, it may not be a major accomplishment, but between it and your job offer, I think you deserve to celebrate.
I mean, you're right, I've been meaning to treat myself to a bubble tea lately. Okay, so we're not going to talk about what the hell happened on the street, and the fact he wanted to kiss you, but didn't kiss you because we chose not to kiss him, and...
That does sound like fun, but I was thinking I could take you to a ride along the Hudson on my yacht.
Did you just say yacht?
It's a lovely night for it, and I know there's more that I need to apologize for.
Is he talking about how he tried to kiss me? That must be what he's talking about now. You had me at yacht. She's a gold digger. She's a gold digger.
I thought that might be the case. This way, my lady, to the docks.
She's a gold digger. After a short drive in Justin's fancy car, we arrive at the docks, and Justin leads me to a small but fancy boat.
Lauren, welcome aboard. Adeletta.
Adeletta? Let me guess, you named the boat after a family member, an old girlfriend, the ballad.
You know it?
Yes, believe it or not, didn't realize you were such a fan.
Well, I'm not really. I didn't name my boat after the Cordio. At least not directly. I named it after a person who was named after the Corrido.
So, who is this, Adeletta, then?
My grandmother. She loved the water, so, we spent many a summer day paddle boating. I always wanted a boat of my own because of her.
Well, you got one alright. This is quite the boat. He shrugs it off. Guess you get used to it when this is showing your peasants your yacht.
Like I said, I wanted a boat all my life. Might as well get exactly what I wanted.
I'm certainly not complaining. I've always wanted to ride on a luxury yacht.
Have you?
Oh yes, it's a very elaborate fantasy of mine.
I see. So in this fantasy, what exactly are you doing on the luxury yacht?
I'm enjoying a refined drink.
Well, I won't be able to partake since I'm operating the boat.
Don't drink and drive, kids.
Exactly. I do keep a bottle of wine for guests, though, and you're welcome to it.
Produces a bottle of wine from a cooler in the back and pops the cork before handing it over to me. I examine the label. Napa, California. I thought you got all your wine imported from the finest vineyards aboard.
First, I'm not that snobby. Second, even if I was, I'd make an exception for this one. My friend's private vintage.
Is it any good?
See for yourself.
I take a small sip from the bottle. It's sweet, but bitter. A little bit. Okay, I don't know how to talk about wine, but this stuff is good. Yummy.
I'll be sure to pass your comments along to my friend.
You wouldn't dare.
Are you sure?
Let's keep this our little secret.
Very well. Now, if you're settled in, I'd like to start the cruise.
He sits down in the driver's seat and starts up the boat. Your hair flies in the wind.
Oh no, stop being a child.
Soon we reach a calmer bit of water. Justin slows down the boat and we float lazily by, watching the sights unfold. It's a nice night, isn't it?
It is.
Bringing up the weather? Really, Lauren?
Now I suppose I've been ignoring the elephant in the room for long enough.
Lauren, I'm sorry for that night at the cake shop. I shouldn't have picked a fight with you, nor should I have asked you to kiss you. Justin... Oh, I forgive you. Figuring we only have two options. Obviously, I didn't feel the same way you did, but I also get it. Things were really, really heated for a minute.
I'm still sorry. It was a foolish thing to ask.
Thanks for apologizing. All's forgiven. And as for picking a fight, I'm pretty sure I'm the last person who can judge you for that, all things considered. You did fire me for a reason, after all.
Yeah, but that was it. In retrospect, I have no idea how you managed to put up with him for as long as you did.
Deep breathing exercises, venting to Allie way more than she deserved, and occasional extra long trip to the bathroom to hide. Justin looks over at you, chuckling.
That's wonderful. You know that. Absolutely wonderful. I'll make sure to keep that in mind when you're hired under me.
Ah, remember how 2 months ago you hated me? Oh, how the times have changed.
I never hated you, Lauren. I just wanted to... But you're too darn likable.
You could have fooled me.
I know, I've been Miss Signals, but here's the truth. Lauren Jennings, ever since the night we met, you've all been all I've able to think about. I believed it would be my mistake, or a mistake, and worse, unprofessional act on my feelings, and tried as hard as I could to hold them back. But time and time again, Lauren, you've proven yourself to be even more amazing than I first thought. I've made so many mistakes, and I understand if you've had enough of me, but if you're willing, I'd like to see where this goes.
Fine.
It is?
Totally.
I honestly wasn't expecting that. I mostly asked because I knew I'd regret if I didn't.
Hey, look at that. He's taking risks.
You know, you're not obligated to date me just because I took you out on my yacht, right?
But she's a gold digger. I lean over and kiss him on the cheek. Justin, the timing wasn't right before, but now that the air is clear, I'd love to give this a shot.
All right, then.
He reaches over and puts his hand on mine. Careful not to crash the boat.
Of course, I couldn't have anything to happen to you now, could I? Now I suppose we ought to get back to the dock.
Your call, Captain.
Get ready, we're gonna go fast.
Justin turns the boat into high gear. That's how boats work, right? We speed back to the bay. Ooh.
How much of wine did you have?
Barely any. This is just me. And he quickly probably regrets everything now. Soon we're back at the dock and Justin parks the boat. Thanks for the ride.
Anytime, Lauren.
He stands up in the driver's seat, walks over to me, and bends down and kisses me softly. Justin, let's take things slow. Getting to the point has been enough of an emotional roller coaster. Now that we're here, I want to savor every moment.
That sounds perfect to me.
He takes a seat next to me and wraps his arm around my waist. I can't help but beam.
What?
It's silly, but I still get the tingles whenever you touch me.
That sounds silly. That just means I'm doing it right.
Doing what? He settles up even closer and presses a small kiss to my jaw.
This.
I bury my face in the crooks of his neck and inhale the musky scent of his cologne. And for once in my life, everything's so perfect that I can't find a single thing to snark about. A few days later, Nora, Monica, and I head to a florist so they can pick out wedding bouquets. Holy spoonfuls of sugar. What an adorable shop! Thanks. It had over 200 5-star reviews on Yelp. Well, anywhere good enough for 200 Yelp reviewers is good enough for me and my wife. Okay. Your wife? Sorry, I meant future wife. I know, you've never called me that. Are you sure? I could have sworn I said it before. No, I'd remember. That's a really big word, you know? Oh, cold feet, here it comes. Awkward. So, how about them flowers? This place has a lot of great options. Nora gives her head a shake and her smile returns. Let's see them. We approach the counter and the attendant shows us a variety of options. For late summer weddings like yours, I always recommend sunflowers. No. They're at their best time of this year, and with some baby's breath, they look beautiful, but still fun. That sounds perfect. Our black and white bouquets are another popular option, ideal for modern, sophisticated brides. Ooh, I like the contrast. And of course, it's impossible to go wrong with our most popular wedding option, the red rose bouquet. Oh no, I like all these so much. Lauren, what's your expert opinion? Okay. Just to let you guys know, I used to sell flowers for a living. It's actually a fun job. I like the red rose ones. Black and white bouquet. It's okay. It's more funeral than wedding. Summer flowers. No. I go with red roses. Oh, good. That's what I was thinking too, but it's like we share the same brain. If that's what you were thinking, why didn't you just say so? Oh, I don't know. It's just, like, sometimes you think you know what you want, but, like, are sure enough to pull the trigger? Nora, I'm happy to help you decide. Thanks. I guess it's just pre-wedding jitters, you know? They make me second-guess things. Have you been having a lot of those? I mean, sometimes. Just so close I can't believe it. We're getting off track. Nora, do you like these flowers? Yeah. What about you, Monica? I just want my flowers to match Nora's. Oh, are you sure? Positive. Flowers are nice, but you're my priority. It's settled then. Turn to the shopkeeper. Please deliver 2 of these bouquets on August 10th to the Violet Hotel. I'll send you the rest of the details shortly. We wave goodbye. That was considerably more peaceful than the cake testing. I hope Nora's gonna be okay with the pre-wedding jitters, though. By the way, Lauren, one of my bridesmaids had to reschedule their dress fitting to tomorrow at 2. Would you be able to be there? No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm headed to the Ren Fair tomorrow for the wedding ceremony of Tristan, Gawan, and Zeke Jones. Oh my god, I'm so jealous! Like, take lots of pictures in costume, okay? I'm gonna be, like, living vicariously through you. Oh, I'm not actually gonna wear... You aren't gonna wear a costume?! Why are you screaming? What's the point of even going to the fair if you're not gonna wear a costume? I mean, I'm there to work, and I don't really have anything, and
Well, that's no problem. You can borrow something of mine.
Borrow. Air quotes. Before I have time to realize what's happening, I'm standing in the middle of Nora and Monica's living room wearing Nora's old costume from Shakespeare in the Park. Dang, this is quite the ensemble.
And it looks way better on you than it ever did on me. I'll tell you what, if you wear it tomorrow, you can keep it.
Wear this costume will help you fit into the fair and unlock a special scene. Oh. Another fair maiden. There's this log. Can't exactly say no to an offer like that.
I'm just excited the dress is finally getting new life. Treat her well. There are a lot of memories there.
I'm honored, and I'll be sure to get a million pictures. I arrive at the fair the next morning and stand by the lamppost where they said to meet. It all feels very Narnia, well, except that there's an axe-throwing booth right next to it. Excuse me, are Tristan, Gawan, and Zeke Jones here?
Either I mistake your shape and making quiet, or else you have the shrewd and knavish sprite called Lauren Jennings.
Oh, we're gonna roleplay. Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
So you know Shakespeare? I like you already. I'm Tristan, and this guy here is Ziggy.
Points to a man standing at the axe-throwing booth wearing armor, but not that that's saying much. Almost every person here looks like they walked off the set of The Crown of Flames. Hi, Zeke, I'm Lauren. Oh, you're not Zeke what I was thinking. You're just angry. He picks up another axe and chucks it at the target. Bullseye. Hello, Zeke?
Oh, I forgot to mention, when Zeke starts throwing axes, he gets into a zone, and the only way out is for someone to defeat him.
Okay, so you're gonna be able to do that, right?
Normally I could, but I pulled a muscle in my shoulder yesterday.
What were you doing? Forging a new blade?
Oh, I was starting a lawnmower.
Okay. So basically we're stuck here.
Yeah, pretty much, unless...
Kristen looks at me in a pretty please kind of way. Alright, the things I do for this job. I actually haven't thrown an axe before, but it looks like it's my only chance of getting Zeke's attention, so let's do it. When an arrow pops up, press the corresponding button to throw the axe in the direction. And be quick, these axes are big and heavy. Yep, real quick. Yeah, the final axe lands right above Zeke's, straight in the center of the target. So how did I do? Did I win?
Aye, not only did you best this man, fair lady, you're the best axe thrower I've seen all summer.
Oh, thanks. It's a natural talent. Okay, Zeke, so now will you talk to me? Zeke turns to me and bows.
My lady, I'm not worthy to be in the presence of someone with your skill. Bid me do anything, and I shall.
Great. I have one request. Lead me to the spot where you and Tristan are getting married so I can start setting up. He kisses my hand and leads me over. Dang, I could get used to this. Follow Zeke and Tristan to a less crowded section of the fair, and we start setting up the ceremony space. You mean back when men actually, like, were old-fashioned and would treat women with respect? Yeah, I know. Now it's just dab on them. So, you two are clearly really into the Renaissance thing, huh? Did you meet here?
Aye, it was the first year this fair was open. We were in the tournament of skill.
Let me guess, some sort of duel?
Indeed, a duel of swords, the finest for weapons.
So, did one of you win?
Victory went to my friend Lady Catherine, but I believe I won the true prize.
Oh, he winks at Tristan. Wow. That's a greater love story than Arthur and Genevieve.
Yes, no love story greater than Arthur and Guinevere? Yes, there is Lancillian and Guinevere.
Or Lancelot, excuse me. Perhaps I shouldn't have brought this up.
Arthur's idealism is the whole reason for legend. Lancillian's passion makes him a better match.
I cough loudly.
Sorry. Not in front of the wedding planner.
Well, if I've learned one thing lately, it's nothing heats up the blood like a good rivalry. Soon, we're all set up, and the place fills with wedding guests and the fair staff.
Hear ye, the wedding begins in 1 hour.
Huzzah! Not that I can really tell the difference between them.
Make way for Madame Misty, psychic of the realm.
Oh, God. This is what they're doing with all of you Cortesian and Rome people. It's all the washed-up actors. I attempt to step aside to let Madame Misty through, but she ends up caught in my enormous skirt. Sorry. The costume caught Madame Misty's attention.
No, it was clearly fate that caused this. The essence of your future is strong. I can see your life before you. Would you like to know?
Sorry, madame, but I don't really have any money to spare.
No charge for you. Now, what would you like to know?
I guess you could tell me if I ever find true love, if my career is going to work out, if my package from Ultramart... Oh, why not? If I'm ever gonna find true love.
A trick question you already have.
What?
I think you know.
She winks at me and rushes away without another word. Before I have time to ponder what she said, Tristan and Zeke run up to me.
Horror! Jesus. Tongue not, nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Tristan just got off the phone with our maid of honor, and she's been arrested.
What happened?
Apparently, it's sometimes illegal to keep your sword in your car. But not in her case. She said so. The police, but listen. Was it Officer Garfield? She didn't say.
Well, if it is, we're doomed. He hates the Renaissance Festival, and won't listen to anyone involved with it. Well, maybe I could try. I'm sort of an outsider. Maybe I could get through to him.
Would you? You'd have Tristan and I's eternal gratitude if you somehow managed to get our maid of honor back.
And it's also a way to spend diamonds, because Pixelberry is just running out of ideas. It's a big if, but if you've got the best shot of any of us, rescue the maid of honor to unlock an exclusive scene and have a photo for your wall of happily ever after.
Godspeed, fair waiting planner. You're our only hope.
There are only two people in the police station. One cranky officer and one upset woman in a Renaissance dress. Actually, make that two upset women in Renaissance dresses. One of them is me. Excuse me, ma'am, are you Tristan and Zeke's maid of honor?
I am. Who are you?
I'm Lauren, the wedding planner.
Oh, you can call me Catherine.
You can call her nothing. You're one of those wacky Renaissance fair people. Get out of my station.
Hey, look, another washed-up actor. Sounds to me like you're one of the wacko cops.
I am not. I'm just an honest man trying to keep this town safe for my wife and child.
By detaining random fairgoers, this is silly.
Give me one good reason why I should let her go.
In the name of true love.
You don't know the first thing about true love, do you?
I mean, I probably don't, but no need to rub it in, dude.
When you love someone, you want to protect them from harm, not allow them to run around with large, dangerous weapons.
Oh, come on. Lucky for me, the phone rings and Officer Garfield goes to pick it up. Catherine, seeing her chance, leans closer to whisper to me.
It's no use. Officer Garfield won't let me go. He hates the Ren Fair. The town crier did mention that he picked on you all a lot. That's an understatement. He's been patrolling the fairgrounds obsessively for the past 6 years. It's bizarre. Catherine, did something happen 6 years ago? At the fair? Not that I can think of. It's been the same stuff basically every year since they started. Swords, Shakespeare, deep-fried everything. Sir Garfield hangs up the phone and barks at us. You two were plotting an escape, were you? Yes. Lancelot and his merry men of... Just off with this crap. No, we were just talking. In fact, I think I know the reason you hate the Ren Fair so much. You think so? Go on then, why? You think it's creepy. It's pathetic. Why can't you just accept people that are different than you? What? Just because these people like to dress up in costumes and party doesn't mean... But I like costumes and parties. Wait, what? You do? You've got it all wrong. I have nothing against dressing up and having fun. In fact, I think it's cool. Then what's your problem? Just then, a young girl and her mother run in, dressed in costume. Come on, Dia, we're going to the fair. No, Shelby, I told you, you're forbidden from going. And Laura, why do you keep encouraging this? She's 6 years old, Harold, and very bright. What good is bright when your head is cut open with a battle axe? Please, Harold, you're scaring her. And you've got the wrong idea about the fair. Most people aren't even allowed to take their swords out. I got special permission for this one because it's a wedding gift, and I've been trained in weapon safety. Besides, everything is dangerous under the wrong circumstances. 3 in every million people die each year from their clothing catching fire. But I'm not about to become a nudist. Oh, God. No, but you know to stop, drop, and roll. Hang on, that's it. What's it? You need to teach Shelby to... defend. You can't control other people, but you can help her protect herself. I bet if she had a shield and knew how to use it, the chances of her getting hurt at the fair would be almost none. I mean, they're almost none, but if it helps Dad sleep at night. She's exactly right. That's what the Shelby needs is a shield. Oh, where would I get a shield in her size? And who would teach her how to use it? Remember when I said I knew how to forge weapons? I also know how to forge shields. Let me go and I'll make Shelby a shield that'll keep her safe from any blade, and teach her to use it. That's a good deal. This woman has won dueling tournaments before. You'll do all this for free? If it means you'll let me go to my friend's wedding, yes. Dang, I think I've been dethroned as best maid of honor ever. Besides, it would be an honor to introduce your daughter to the wonderful world of Ren fairs. Please, Daddy, pretty please. Shelby starts to tug on Officer Garfield's pant leg, a smile spreading across his face. You've got a deal. Just be sure that shield is extra strong. I don't make any other kind. I was gonna make her a wet paper bag. So, is Catherine free to go? Yes. Then what are we waiting for? There's a wedding to save. Catherine and I race back to the fair just in time for the ceremony to start. We're here! Don't start the ceremony without me. Catherine, what happened? I'll explain everything later. You said the ceremony was supposed to start at exactly 2. Musicians, play on. To take a seat, the bridal party proceeds down the aisle and begins the ceremony. Fun fact, because the word for the groom can be used to bridegroom, bridal party is still the correct term here, even though there isn't a bride. Tristan, I vow to share with thee my joys, my sorrows, my adventures, my life. And most of all, I vow to love thee forevermore. Ziggy, I vow to share with thee my tears, my laughter, and my short time on this earth. And most of all, I vow to love thee forevermore. You may seal the vows with a kiss.
They seal their vows with a great big kiss. The guests whoop and holler. Huzzah! Huzzah! After the ceremony, it's time for the reception. This being a Ren fair, they're serving turkey legs, because of course they are. Well, when at the fair, do as the nerds do. I'm about to take a bite when Tristan, Zeke, and Catherine call me over. Congratulations! Thank you. Catherine was just telling us about your adventure at the police station. Pretty crazy, huh? All over that sword. What is the sword anyway? I haven't seen it all day. That's because it's your wedding gift. Here. Reaches out under the table and pulls out the case and opens it to reveal. Gaze upon it. Why, that's the very sword I bested you with all those years ago. We can't accept this. Of course you can. I insist. Just remember, you may have the best sword now, but I can still beat both of you any day.
Lauren, kneel before us.
Wait, is this some kind of weird Ren Fair ceremony thing?
Kind of. We're going to knight you.
Oh, okay. You kneel down in front of Tristan and Zeke. They lay their hands on your head. Not even gonna say it.
Lady Lauren, for exceptional services in the name of the realm, we hereby dub you Lady Lauren the...
Only doing this unironically. Okay. The fair. Badass. You know, we're gonna do the fair. Good choice.
Lady Lauren the Fair.
He touches his sword to each of my shoulders and then hands it off to Tristan to do the same. Don't think about the sharp object that they're putting on your skin, Lauren. Just don't think about it.
Let me rise.
Whew. It's over. I stand. Okay, now since you two are so cute together, I'm gonna need a picture.
As you wish, Lady Lauren the Fair.
Yay, 2 more to go.
It's here for Sir Tristan and Sir Zeke.
Huzzah! A few days later, Monica and I are waiting outside the theater to pick up Nora after her matinee. We're headed to the venue after this talk to the staff, and Lindsay's going to be bringing the dresses. Excited to get married, Monica. More excited than I ever been for anything. I just hope Nora is too. I mean, why wouldn't she be? It's Nora. She's excited for everything. Literally, she stands her in the park and gets really excited when their dog poops. She's super excited. That's why I wonder sometimes, once the honeymoon is over, will I be too boring for her? No way. Nora loves you the way you are. She's outgoing, bubbly, but she also takes her commitment to you very seriously. She's marrying you because she wants to be married to you. You need to trust her on that one. You sound like me talking to my clients. Ever considered a career in psychology? Well, no, but after what happened last time, you suggested a career path for me. Perhaps I should consider a career in career consulting. See there? That's not something a boring person would say. You're fun. You're just subtle about it. Touche. She glances at her watch. Nora should be done by now. Let's head in. Find Nora backstage, clinging to Jenny. This is the last round of callbacks. If I can make it past this, I'm going to be a star on Broadway. I called it. I totally called it. I guess you know me better than I know myself. And then Nora kisses her on the cheek. Monica gasps. Nora Renee Mercado, you will stop that right this instant. Nora looks up, bewildered. Monica, what's wrong, baby? Don't baby me, Nora. I saw that. Oh my god, I can't believe it, Nora. She kissed someone on the cheek. Boy, only in America does this upset people. You're overreacting, Monica. Don't tell me how to feel. I know what I saw. Please don't. Nora was just happy for me because... You keep out of this. Right, sorry, I'm just gonna go. Grabs her bag and shuffles towards the door, but if only I had that luxury. Monica, why are you looking at me like that? Come on, you two, let's just go. It's ruined. This entire book is stupid. Of all the miserable drive rides I've ever taken in my life, this one may very well be the worst. I can't believe we're gonna finally get our dresses. Can you, Monica? Don't do this, Monica. Just tell me what's bothering you. Nora, Monica's upset that you were kissing Jenny. Seriously, it was a little kiss on the cheek. Coupled with some flirty conversation. You know I'm not comfortable with that. Why can't you just respect my wishes? That'd be easier if you could just chill out for 5 seconds and not talk to me like I'm a little kid. Could you both chill out for 5 seconds? How much just to chill when Monica keeps telling me how to live my life? Don't blame me for this. When I don't tell you, things like this happen. Stop it. Just stop it. You're supposed to be my bride, not my mother. Oof. Monica lets out an audible gasp and stares at Nora, dumbstruck. Well, if that's what you see in me, maybe I shouldn't be your bride. Wait, does that mean... Driver, stop the car. I'm getting out. Me too. Oh, you're both uncharacteristically children right now. The driver pulls over and Nora and Monica start to stomp off in opposite directions. You don't do this. I have bills to pay. You two love each other. Monica turns around and looks me in the eye. Sometimes love isn't enough. Oh, piss off. Next time on Save the Date. Justin, I can't do this anymore. I want to take the accounting job. You're kidding. Why am I kidding? You offered the job, I'm gonna take it. So without further ado, sorry about this being late. Oh, we're just gonna talk about it after here in a minute. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please also remember to hit that bell icon to receive notifications, and also consider hitting the join button. It's very much appreciated. There's links down below in the description area, which are to our social media accounts, Twitch, Mixer, and a few links to support me and this community, this channel. Please do so. Please. You know, it's how you keep the lights on, or how you stay fed, or, you know, how you actually pay for content. Or, you know, or keeping the lights on. You know, especially during the winter. Without further ado, now to explain why we're late. 1, I had a lot going on this past weekend. 2, I haven't felt the best in the world. And 3, yesterday I had to go through hell. Okay? I literally and figuratively had to go through hell. We didn't get content done at all yesterday. And I literally had to go through hell. I at least got Desire and Decorum up, but then, yeah. Trust me, right now, I'm probably gonna crawl back into bed and honestly say screw this day. At this point, like, later I'll probably be streaming on Twitch, so keep your eye peeled to that, but I just am feeling kind of really, really crappy and really, really out of it. So, maybe I'll talk about that on the stream or something, I don't know. Without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.